Calvary, what are boys slash men struggling with nowadays? Well, number one is we're a lot sadder than we should be. I mean, think about it. We used to fight in wars. We used to go outside, play with our friends. We used to have meaningful conversations, full of energy. We used to enjoy life. Before you say anything, no, it's not because of bills. No, it's not because you're growing up. Because you can still have a fun as a grown up. Now it's a different type of fun, but you can still have fun growing up. So I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. It might have been because we lost something on the way to growing up, or we let go of something which made us not enjoy life as much as we do. Another thing is, a lot of us want women, but we can't. Mostly because some of us are losers, or some of us don't have confidence in ourselves, but some of us just don't know how to start. When you look at a lot of information online nowadays, because everybody is online, they give you the worst advice you could ever fucking get. But not only that, because times are changing, the dating game is changing. This is the first time ever in human history where you able to swipe right on your phone and get some ass that same night, or maybe that same hour. People are practically giving themselves away. We are having less. You know what's crazy? Young men are having less sex than ever studied before. Men nowadays have less testosterone than an old man would back in the 90s, the 60s, the 70s. An old man back in those days had more testosterone than a young man. We feel weak. We feel inadequate. We feel lonely. We feel drained. You know another reason why we feel drained? Because of porn. Constant masturbation. Constant. Some of us are hooked and addicted to porn. We can't stop watching it, which is fucking us up mentally. Do you know how fucked up that is? When you feel like you need to function to watch somebody else get fucked? Ah man, you know what? I can't function. I just gotta watch that one girl get fucked by that dude. Do you know how crazy that sounds? The problem of young men today is we feel trapped. We feel restricted. We feel sad. We feel lonely. We feel lost. When's the last time you got into a fight? When's the last time you got hit in the face? When's the last time somebody hit? What's the last time you hit somebody in the face? Shit like that feels liberating. Shit like that feels amazing. When's the last time you went up to a woman and talked to her? When's the last time you went outside your comfort zone to do something you wouldn't normally do? When's the last time that you took a risk? When's the last time you went weeks without beating your meat? When's the last time you exercised? When's the last time you read a book? When's the last time that you smiled and got happy over the simplest shit ever? The simplest shit. Ah, man. You know, The way that leaf fell from that tree and it landed on the ground reminded me of a bird diving into water to get some food, to get a fish. I like that. That was nice. And you sit there and laugh about it. When's the last time you enjoyed the simple things in life? And I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm gonna just say it one more time because I know it's getting repetitive. When's the last time you looked in the mirror and you said you love yourself? A lot of us feel trapped. A lot of us feel crazy. Like we're going fucking nuts. Turn your phone off for a second. Go outside. Better yourself. Because here's the thing, which is crazy. You know exactly what you need to do, yet you're not doing it because you feel lazy. Listen, this world nowadays is so comfortable. It's such a comfortable world nowadays. It's so comfortable you don't want to get up. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to do anything. You really don't. The world says, "Hey, you don't want to do nothing? Good. We're going to sell you products to where you can continue to do nothing and be comfortable and be okay with it. As long as you have this product, you'll be just fine." And then you know what happens? You become too comfortable. You become too reliant. You become too weak, too flabby, too lazy to do anything. And all that drive, that all that potential that you could have had, you don't have it anymore. A lot of us are lost without a cause, without a purpose, without a reason to live. Why do you think so many men kill themselves a year? Maybe because we feel unheard. Maybe because we feel unloved. Because we're always told, "Hey, are you crying? Cut that shit out. You supposed to be a stone cold killer. You don't cry." And you keep hearing that over and over again until you believe that, "Nah, I'm a man. I don't cry. Nah, I'm a man. I don't cry. Nah, I can thug this one out. Nah, I'm good. Nah, it is what it is." And the same motherfucker end up hanging himself the next day. There is no such thing as thugging it out. You could be strong about it. You could be stoic. You could be resilient. But there's only so much you can take before you break. That's why you unload. Sometimes that's why you cry. Maybe go to a rage room. Maybe get a punching bag and let all that out. And a lot of us feel lonely nowadays. We don't even know who the fuck we are. A lot of us are told that if you tell a certain something to a woman, she's not going to love you anymore. Don't cry in front of your girlfriend. The first time you cry in front of your girlfriend, she's going to lose all respect. Because, what do they say? They say because she should be the one crying. And if she has to hold you up, how can she expect you to hold her up when she's crying? Never cry in front of your woman. Never tell your problems to your woman. Tell it to your homies. Because at the end of the day, that's your woman. That's not your homeboy. Why are you telling her your problems? She don't need to hear that. If she hears that, she's going to get I don't see she's going to get unattracted. She's going to mentally break up with you, and then she's going to cheat on you. Or what they say, all women are cheaters, and if you don't make 500 million a month, that you're broke and your girl won't ever love you, and you know, it's so much information online nowadays. It causes a lot of us to act stupid. We think we know what we're doing because some dude who had a podcast told us that it was okay. Now, me personally, how I feel about it, just to add my quick 2 cents in. Yeah, I believe you shouldn't do any of those in front of your girl because what they say might be true. Notice how I said girl, and notice how I didn't say woman, because a real woman that fucks with you would never think like that. Because a woman of value and who really fucks with you will never judge you for being a human. Now, a girl might, yeah, a girl might, but a woman will never. A woman will never. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. You find you a good woman, don't lose her. Don't fumble. Don't cheat. Don't do none of that shit. Because a lot of people nowadays, they be fucking up. They be fucking up. But a lot of us just, we have many struggles that we don't speak about, that we don't talk about. And I feel like that's a lot of what's wrong with young men nowadays. Video. A lot of people nowadays, they tell us left and right what to do and what not to do. And there's so much false information out there that we feel confused and we just don't know the center of ourselves. But let me tell you, there is hope. What you first need to do, stop looking on social media for answers. Now, is it okay to? Yeah, it's depending on who you're watching. It all depends on who you're watching and what you're being taught. It really does. How do you know you're watching the right shit? How do you know if you're not going down the red pill rabbit hole? I don't know. Sadly, if I knew, I would tell you. Only reason I say I don't know is because I went down the red pill rabbit hole. I went down the red pill rabbit hole. I did that. The whole don't text a woman for 5 minutes. Don't give her validation. Make hella money. Fuck bitches. Get money. Yeah, I went through that. I already went through that phase. And I don't believe it's a phase that every man must go through, but I believe that you'll find the right content. It's like you don't find the right content, the content finds you. The right shit, the good shit. The right content will consist of this. It'll be content that doesn't shit on anybody, isn't negative towards any sex or gender, and they only tell you how it is. They only tell you their personal experience and how their experiences can help you out and how to become a better person overall. They explain it to you in a way that you've never been explained to before. That's what you should watch out for. Any man who has a podcast and he brings women on there just to shit on them, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. I'm telling you. Now, everybody, even if they're a shitty person, can have good opinions, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it. Find somebody who seems true. Find somebody who seems like they're not trying to please anybody. They're just trying to help people out. They're trying to save people instead of put people down. You might not be able to change everybody, but at least you can change yourself, right? We're tired of feeling hopeless. We're tired of feeling weak. So it's about goddamn time we do something about it, ain't it? If you're new, welcome in. If you're not, welcome back. We like to be fancy, so we wear our suits. We like to be dangerous, so we grab our hands, swords, guns, and knives because we love to go to war. Tell somebody you appreciate them because you never know who needs it. And without further ado, this is the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in. 100,000 subscribers coming soon. Remember, if you can't change anybody else, change yourself.